All right, we back. Start our next game. Class of 2031-32. You see the size of them kids at the kickoff. Not your regular 10-11U contest. Number 0 is Terrion Finefield for the East. Number 10 is Braxton Rudd out of Mississippi. Number 7, Chris Claybooks Jr. out of Nashville, Tennessee, an athlete with blinding speed. Number 5 is Sherrod Bunkley II. West, David Adams III. Kobe Boo Bronner. Big Kendrick Jones from Douglasville, Georgia, number 75. And number 24 is Frankie Grimes of Atlanta Elite Voodoo. Rounding out the rest of the roster of the East, Chieftain Folks from Noonan, Georgia. Avion Peterson from Morrow, Georgia. Carter Steele, Beaumont, Mississippi. Jace Coleman, Austell, Georgia. Chandre Rogers, Powder Springs, Georgia. Charlie Tanksley, who was one of our Combine Lineman Award winners, is a dog from North Georgia Raiders. Shout out Coach White. I know you're going to be tuning in. You got 4 boys in this game. Zyden Quinn, last year's MVP on the defensive side of the ball in this game, out of Smithdale, Mississippi. The kid that I really want to see spin the ball today, Caden Pouncey, is number 1 out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and another good quarterback, Bowen Green, out of Gainesville, Georgia. Omarion Cook was a quarterback last year. He said, I got people like that spinning the ball. I'm going to go play wide receiver and linebacker. Also out of Bassfield, Mississippi. Carter McCullers, wide receiver, defensive end out of Conyers. Caleb Marinelli, Minnie McCaffrey, playing with his friends this year on the East out of Salina, Texas. Shaquille Dow Jr. out of Hazel Green, Alabama. Denver Eagle, every year Combine superstar. Eagle has more chains than should be allowed by the law. Aiden Alfaro, another good lineman from North Georgia Raiders, Gainesville, Georgia area. Braxton Rudd is an athlete. You can put him anywhere out of Cortland, Mississippi. Nico DeLeon, a hard-hitting safety out of Cornelia, Georgia. Kai Paul, a lockdown corner out of Cleveland, Ohio. And as I've said before, the speedy Chris Claybrooks and cousin Omari Claybrooks, also on this unit, a wide receiver and cornerback. For the West, Isaac Kushner out of Colorado. Wesley Lovett out of Petal, Mississippi. Josiah Telfair is a nice-looking football player out of Panama City, Florida. I think he played with Lynn Haven Storm. Romello Simmons is a dog out of Mississippi. He will hit you and hit you again. Demian Murray, also another good running back wide receiver out of Mississippi. Kendrick Jones, the aforementioned offensive lineman, defensive lineman with the great feet. Sometimes he moonlights as a running back. The big fella, definitely one of the top 10 talents in the age group. Colton, the dump truck Dawsey out of Mississippi. Brandon Guffera out of Colorado. Bryce Fox, they call him the White Mamba. Follow him on Instagram at the White Mamba out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bryce Fox, I have seen play with an array of talent, and that boy can play ball. Frankie Grimes, aforementioned, the humongous lineman, formerly of the Georgia Ducks. Shout out to my buddy Casey Randolph up there. Hunter Hort's a nice-looking quarterback as well on that team. VJ Bryant, surprise winner at the lineman combine. He dominated. Dog, I'm telling you, I think this is the breakout season for VJ Bryant. Last year was on national championship College Park Rams that are now the North Clayton Eagles. Also with his teammate Terrion Finefield over there. We had to split them up. His teammate Preston Bennett is with him out of Noonan, Georgia. Josiah McIver as well. Xavier Tate, Cassidy Turner out of Colorado, Caleb Griggs out of Noonan, Crash Archuleta, and Riley Steele out of Perkinson, Mississippi rounds off their unit. East has the ball first. Bowen Green in shotgun. To his right, Chris Claybrooks Jr., a burner, electrified us yesterday at inter-squad scrimmage, set the tone, and it was on from there. Only one touchdown scored in that inter-squad scrimmage, and that was it. So, and that was a close one. So, West very confident, feel they can play with the East. East may have slightly bigger name recognition, kids who've played on national championship teams. West as well, though. But it all depends about ball security and, again, ball control. Terrion Finefield, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, part-time running back. Handoff up the middle. On the tackle is Big Ken. And number 17, middle linebacker Wesley Lovett. Wesley's one of my favorite players, an undersized center, a very good center, and a very good linebacker. Wesley went one-on-one with any contender this year. Preston Bennett in the backfield. McCullers is at an end. Eagles, your other end. Preston Bennett, Kendrick Jones are your D tackles. Linebackers, Lovett, Telfair, and David Adams III. Now, I got a lot of love for the Adams family. David Adams Sr., granddad, David Adams Jr., son, David Adams III, grandson. 3 generations of football out here from Washington, D.C. Good folk, man. All they wanted some good bump. Shout out to them making that trip down here. Kendrick Jones is subbed out. Bowen Green has time. Ball was the opposite way of Minnie McCaffrey, Caleb Marinelli. Another one of my favorite kids, good kid, very competitive, doesn't shy away from a challenge. That'll be it for the East with their first chance with the ball. They will kick it away. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Smokey Robinson Incarnate has returned.
It is I.
He's
from
back.
The lobby.
The brother from the lobby. Gave him the warm one. This is that boy crazy, man. Warm water delivery. All right. Humid out here today.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Get our first look at the West on offense. Pretty much 3 and out for the East right there. The West took their biggest shot yesterday and just kept it going.
Oh, got a bad snap there, but good improvisation by the quarterback there. Only a loss of looks like only 2.
Crash Archuleta is the starting quarterback today.
Break the huddle here.
2nd and 12. All right.
Oh,
Archuleta with the keeper.
Nice misdirection there.
Bunch of jerseys to the ball. Finally got the equipment right down here. 3rd and 12 upcoming. David Adams III is a nice-looking running back, too. He had some good runs yesterday, all positive yards. He runs real hard.
Oh, yeah. Interesting to see how after the scrimmage from yesterday, how they come out here since they had an opportunity to fill each other out now. So I think they're still kind of going through that motion of filling each other out and seeing what they can get. They break the huddle back in that cross buck. Nice little handoff there. Decent gain there of about 3.
Bring up 4th and about 7.
Yeah. 7 minutes, 47 seconds left in the first quarter. I guess they elect to punt the ball.
Good situational football.
Definitely.
They both, I'm telling you, yesterday was a stalemate. They had one big run from Clay Brooks. He probably broke about 50. And then they got stopped about 2-3 plays in a row, and then Big Terry on the battering ram went in from 2 yards.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the only score in the whole inter-squad scrimmage. I mean, they were biting in there yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, I heard there was a lot of fireworks, a lot of,
There's some of it online. We went live a little bit yesterday, probably like 30 minutes of it, in and out of there between them and the class of that just played 2033 and 34. They was outside. This squad was inside. By the time I looked up, everybody who was outside was inside. Everybody moving inside.
Coach Bunk's offense comes out.
All right. Quick snap to Caden Pouncey. Ball on the ground. He tried to hand it off to Amarion Cook. Ball on the ground. Turnover. Got to wait on the pocket. Like I said, a lot of second-generation NFL talent out here. The son of former NFL great Mike Pouncey. Shout out again to Mike being so gracious to the kids out here this weekend. I know they were catching him every chance they could, trying to get a picture, and he never told them no. So I really appreciate that. Because I know he's just a father out here as well, you know what I'm saying, trying to see his son. But you know how it is when you have that type of celebrity.
Right.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, West on the move. Big Frankie. Jet sweep action to Kyver. Nothing.
Looked like there was a miscommunication in the back there. It looked like maybe he should have been picking up that block, but he elected to make a business decision by not doing so.
Yeah. The business of getting your friend killed. That's what it was.
Friends don't let friends get killed.
I know that's right. Nice crowd out here today at Bobby Dodd Stadium. A lot of people there trying to still enjoy that shade in the tunnel down there.
Definitely.
Oh.
Break the huddle.
2nd and 12 upcoming.
Oh. Way to get him off sides, get some free yardage out of that play. That was smart play by the
Shout
QB
out.
Archuleta.
My fault. West coaching staff. Head coach LaDarren Cook, joined by Elijah Griggs. Coach Griggs did good for us this week, too. He very enthusiastic, connected well with the kids. Vance Bryant, always great. And my homeboy Thad Johnson, that makes up their 4. You can call them the 4 tops or the 4 knots, whatever you want to call them. But I know after last year, they're determined to put up a better showing. And they definitely look better than last year. Their kids seem more settled down. And I just want to see if they can put it together and get in the zone.
Oh, man, great move. Unfortunately, he just kind of almost got back to the line of scrimmage on that play. But if he only had one more block.
Carter McCullers on the tackle. Out of Conyers, Georgia. Carter got a nice frame for that age group. He's real long. He's a good tight end. He can reach, block well. He can catch. Could eventually groom himself to be a receiver at the end of the day. 5.5 minutes remaining in our
first
period.
Archuleta drops back. Nice pass.
Oh, across the middle. He hit him in the hands. Couldn't bring it in.
Been a great pickup there if he would have been able to hold on to that.
At number 0, Josiah McIver. McIver's a good-looking athlete, too. Formerly of 300 Elite Spartans. He now, too, has defected to wide receiver U. North Clayton Eagles, formerly known as the College Park Rams. Shout out Coach Jack, Coach Fu, Coach Mario, all those guys.
It's got a few substitutions coming in for the
West. I see Big Ken coming in.
Oh, yeah. You know what that means. Maybe a little healthy. Yes,
He's
sir.
in the backfield.
A little healthy love and affection coming downhill.
Big fella has some of the best feet I've seen.
Yes,
Look, flag.
Broke
what, they got 12?
Yes, sir.
Easily. Might be 13. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's right.
Got to talk to him.
Cook's over there snapping. He's over there like, look, man, y'all got to let me run what I'm running.
Yeah.
Don't just send anybody in the game. These different packages is confusing them. Now you got 4th and about
17.
Yeah. Closer to a dub, but yeah. What you going to do, though? Big Ken drops back.
Oh, good throw.
Throws it deep.
Oh, we got an
picked
interception.
Off. I see you.
Picked off by, is that Sherrod Bunkley, number 5 there?
It's number 2. And it's not Marinetta. That's Omari Claybrooks on the interception. Hold up. I'm lying. That's number 9. That's Bryant Busby.
Oh.
I know they're going to cuss me out. Look, Bryant Busby out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. All right? I got it right.
Well, I mean, if you're going to say Mississippi, you can't just say Mississippi. You got to at least refer to Mississippi as the SIP.
Nah, Hattiesburg.
Oh,
woo!
Big hit.
Woo!
Scooping
to the house.
Big hit. Oh, man, this is reminiscent of yesterday.
Woo!
Yikes. A little bit of love and affection there.
Uh-oh. The West got their lick back.
Yes, indeed. Was that Romello Simmons on the scoop and score there, number 8?
If it was number 8, that's Romello Simmons.
Who was on that hit there? You know,
It's vicious.
he had to let him know that he was here to say hello and
Woo.
you know, and that he can go ahead and say goodbye to the ball. You know, he did his thing there.
I
mean, part of me feels bad that he had to, you know, experience that.
Oh, you feel bad for him?
No,
Did you feel it?
I felt
Did you feel the
here.
pain?
I felt it up here.
he said,
I felt
he
it.
said, it felt bad. He had to experience it.
Yeah. I felt it up here.
Hey, man.
You know.
The game we play, football.
Oh, man, we got a direct snap here. He's trying to get outside. Oh.
Nothing. West on top. 6-0, man. Adjustment time. That's crazy.
I mean, we did say that they're going to come out and be a hard-hitting and very physical game, and definitely has lived up to that billing. Got outside. Number 7. 7 with the carry.
That's Clay Brooks Jr. He is a tough running back.
East looking to make up for that timely mistake initially, trying to get on the board. They don't want to let it get away too soon. They break the huddle now in a 2-by-2 set. Single back to the right side. Handoff. Guess who has it? Claiborne again. Oh, punishing hit. Punishing run over. Let's go, baby.
Way to finish the run.
Oh, I think he's awake now.
That's how they started yesterday in the scrimmage. I'm telling you, Clay Brooks got to get the ball, man.
I think he wanted to, acknowledge it that he's here now. East is definitely moving the ball. They break the huddle now. 2-by-2. They subbed out Clay Brooks. They brought in number 5. We have a whistle on the play. We want to take a quick water break. A lot of these kids catch up. Since we're experiencing this great hot Atlanta weather. So I can't sit here and say enough about how these young men are coming out here and just really showing up and showing out to the fact that, we definitely said that this was going to be a very physical and hard-hitting game and that nobody was going to lay down. Definitely a difference in style, but, really showing off that they are, not going to let this get out of hand.
I think this is a very evenly matched game, man. I just think that the momentum can swing at any time, though. Turnovers do that to you.
Definitely.
And that's pretty much what happened. The East think they're going to have their way pretty easy, but I don't see that coming. And I'm going to tell you who that was with the hit. And he's one of the younger kids too.
Whoa,
oh, picked off.
Another big play. Looks like that's the same.
That's David Adams, the third with the pick.
Is that the same young man with the big hit?
The big hit was Monster McGrew out of Colorado with the big hit, and the touchdown was a scoop and score from a late addition. That was Griggs.
Yeah. I mean, once again, defense wins championships. They're coming out here playing great defense.
Number 25, Caleb Griggs. I'm telling you, that was a big play.
Yeah. But not only that, they just came out here and changed the tide again by making a big play. Definitely negating these top billing quarterbacks that we thought were going to make a great impact. And honestly, they are. It's just a matter of where the ball bounce. So
always
break the huddle now. Coming out in a twins right set, single receiver. Oh, we got a great handoff, but only a loss of one.
Coach Cook seemed determined to go with Archuleta for the whole first quarter. That's pretty much, when you got three quarterbacks, the best way to split it. Give them each a quarter. Whoever played the best quarter get the fourth. I think his third quarterback of choice probably be Hunter Hoyt on that team. But Crash can do some things. David Adams third can definitely do some things. He's a ball player. That was a nice pick. They read that. Him and the linebacker read what was coming.
Yeah. There's a whole host of guys out there, trying to lobby to get that interception. I think we got a timeout on the field.
East want to talk about it, man. They ain't used to this. For the past couple years, it's been pretty easy for Coach Bunk and Zell.
Yeah.
They ain't never lost an All-American game. I don't even know if they ever been down, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely something that he's not accustomed to, but I think with him being a veteran coach and understanding how to be successful, that he's going to figure out a way to find the end zone, especially with the number of athletes that he have over there. And
look at what he just sent out on the field up front. Terrion Finefield, number 0. Chieftain Folks, number 86. Aiden Alfaro, number 50. Carter McCullers, number 15. D-line is almost going to dominate these games. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because the other side is the same way. So it may come down to a war of attrition. You got Frankie and Dump Truck next to each other.
It's a great name.
Yeah, Colton Dowsey. This Dump Truck.
That's a great name. Oh, man. He got to get his block set up.
Adams.
Oh, loss of one. We're going to go with 3rd down and 11.
He was a bright spot yesterday for them in their inter-squad scrimmage. David Adams, the third, runs very, very hard.
Definitely. It looks like the West is
2 minutes. Dang, that's what it is. 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yeah. Just trying to hold on to the ball and at least advance it a few yards and play the field position game. So as we sit out here, as you really spoke about this front line of the East and all those great names, Dump Truck and whatnot, they're going to line up and try and slow them down again. We got a drop back pass. Oh, almost, but not close enough. So it's looking like they're going to come up on 4th down and 11. Want to see what these guys do here. They're going to elect to punt it to the east. give the East an opportunity to get back on the field and try and answer the West big play on defense. Score now is 6-0 West. East has the ball now on the 20. Take over on the 20-yard line. We'll see what they come out now. They initially came out with the running back, big play running back of Clay Brooks in the East, so we'll see if they go back to that, which they do. We're going to get a quick timeout here. So I guess at first assessment of the two teams is, they're going to be physical and they're going to be more physical and they're going to be more physical. They're definitely going to depend heavily on their defense, as most teams do in an all-star setting of just trying to slow down, the other offense based off of the fact that, these kids have had a limited time together and still trying to figure out, everybody's way of doing things as far as getting that chemistry between the quarterbacks, the running backs, as well as the receiver. So,
yeah, got a correction. I knew somebody was hitting me for about a correction. They're going to tell me when I'm wrong. They ain't going to tell me when I'm right, but they're going to tell me when I'm wrong.
Never that.
The hit was made by number 22, Damian Murray, out of Mississippi. And then the scoop and scorer, I was right, with number 25, Caleb Griggs, I should say. Handoff again to Clay Brooks.
There it is.
Can he get to the boundary?
Just talking about him.
He does. They're trying to grab him by the dreads. That's the only way they tackled him yesterday.
Got a little face mask at the end, too. So maybe some extra yardage tacked on to that.
You got to throw a flag to get extra yardage.
Oh, he had a little laundry on the field right there on the 50-yard line.
He got it. He picked it up fast. He got fast hands.
Clay Brooks definitely coming out to show who he is and why he is, the son of a former NFL player, and just proving the point that the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Pouncey in shotgun. Hand up to Bunkley.
Oh.
That boy Murray balling.
Down for the East right there. 5 yards.
Murray balling, man.
Yes, sir. Got a minute and 13 left as the West leads 6-0 over the East.
Coach Zell sending the play in with Pouncey. Pouncey is flanked by Rudd, who's going now out to the slot. He's flanked by Clay Brooks and Bunkley. Denver Eagle just came in as the double tight. Timeout. A lot of confusion with what was going on there.
Got 44 seconds left on the clock here.
It's really important, man, in games like this to simplify everything.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Because you only got a couple days to actually teach what you're trying to do.
East threatening to punch it in. They're still about 30 yards away, 32 yards away. If they can get another big play, I think they can get in there. If they're going to probably settle to pick up the first down and go into the second quarter and then try and punch it in.
They've been getting big chunks from Claybrooks, but other than that, it ain't been working so far.
Yeah.
Like, with all the receivers they got, I mean, Denver Eagle, Combine Superstar, every year. Minnie McCaffrey over there, another Combine Superstar on the edge. Like, they're just not being able to get the plays implemented that they want right now, I think. Because they're trying to spread. They're trying to let their quarterback see something, but it's just not developing the way they want to, I think.
I'm super interested to see if they are going to try and come out here and throw the ball, as they got the young man down here at the bottom flanked as a single receiver. Maybe they'll throw a quick slant here. Or
as Jace they got down there, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
He's one of the speediest kids here. But it seems like they're reaching right now. They never really established an identity as far as what they're trying to do. We can see what Claybrooks can do.
Yeah.
But as a team, what are they trying to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they got a stable of backs, too. And they got it. Their line is, man, listen, Shaquille Dow. You probably remember Shaquille from the Combine a couple years ago.
Yeah, great kid.
Yeah, but he'll fool you with those glasses, but Shaquille will put you on your back. Chieftain Folks, Avion Palomalu, a.k.a. Avion Peterson. You know what I'm saying? He has his own persona already. Multiple national championships under his wing. One of the sturdiest centers you will see. Pouncey to Rudd. Almost pulled it in. Rudd's an athlete, man. He can play anywhere, too.
So close.
Bring up second and long. Second about 14.
As we were just talking about whether or not they're going to open up the playbook and throw the ball a little bit, they come out and, 2 straight plays of, passing, and let's see if they try and mix it up right here now that they made the other team aware that, we're going to throw the ball and probably hand it off here.
Yeah. Shout out Charlie Tanksley as well.
Oh, yeah.
On that offensive line. Another Combine superstar. Tanksley and Terrion Feinfield head up was my favorite matchup this week up front with the lineman tussling. That, and then I finally saw somebody tussle with Brian Madrid. I hadn't seen that in almost 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody that could even just compete with him. Brian Madrid is a monster.
That's
down. Next up, you might well call that Friday Night Lights.
Yes, sir.
80% of that ball game that's in 9th grade, they'll be playing on Fridays this year.
You got 4th down here and 14. I guess
he's going for it. Pouncey. Can he get it off?
Oh,
no.
Costly.
Murray on the sack. That boy Murray is serious.
West takes over. 22 seconds left in the lead.
East having problems getting it going, man.
Yeah, other than the run game play.
Listen, man, anything you want in your wheel well, they have it. I mean, listen, Bullet Bunkley, Kai Paul, Chris Claybrooks, Amari Claybrooks, Amarion Cook, Caden Pouncey, Zayden Quinn, who was the MVP last year on defense and a national championship game MVP this winter down in Florida. So it's like Bowen Green, AYFL Offensive Player of the Year. Bowen Green.
Yeah.
Made it to a national championship this year with his team.
You mentioned Bullet Bunkley. I have a great story about Bullet Bunkley. A young man told me, I asked him why they call him Bullet, and he said because I hit hard. So as I mentioned him, he goes out there and makes a great tackle, open field tackle on the quarterback. But
decent run by number 2, DeAndre Woodley Jr. out of Louisiana. DeAndre is fast. He got jets. At the combine, probably one of the fastest kids in his age group. But that's the last play of our first quarter. And West on top, maybe surprisingly to the east, 6-0. And we'll be back shortly, depending on the weather. All right, we're back. Fans getting a little rowdy out there right now.
Oh, yeah.
West really feeling good about themselves right now, man.
Got a little motion here.
New quarterback.
Jet sweep. Oh, missed tackle. Oh,
flags everywhere.
I think he may have a little bit of holding action on the offense. That's the call there.
Jet sweep to Josiah McIver. That's what the attempt was. Declined it.
Second and looks like 13.
All right. Hunter Hoyt takes over at quarterback.
Oh.
It hung there for a long time. Was dangerous, but you know who that is.
He's out of there. Great play.
And a flag at the end of that should have been. That boy Josiah McIver, he always is usually on a team where he's not the focal point. He's on a team with like a lot of weapons, right?
Right.
But if he's on a team with less weapons, I think he's more effective. Josiah McIver is good enough to be anybody's feature back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But it's just, I think it's the culture of what we got going on here where everybody needs these loaded teams and stuff like that, or thinks they need these loaded teams.
Right.
And you have a multitude of athletes. But what they got right now, both of these teams are loaded.
Oh, yeah. Choose your pick. Choose your poison.
But McIver, Adams, Woodley, definitely the best running backs on that side for the West. There goes Adams the third, right on cue.
Man,
Past Terrion Finefield, still on his feet. Look at Adam the third. There he goes.
And look who picks up the timely tackle there. Missed the bullet himself. Saving touchdown tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle at that.
You know, these backs are showing that you can't just arm tackle them. You got to wrap up. If you're not going to be fundamentally sound, then they're going to make you pay. So we got 1st and goal here. West threatening to go up 2 scores. At this point, it's looking like, you know, we spoke about the trench war that was coming up, and it's looking like
hey, man, the West is really – listen, I think yesterday having that inter-squad scrimmage really helped them because there's a lot of kids over there that aren't used to playing against the type of kids that they're playing against. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And they were able to shake off all of that rust and the jitters, the intimidation, like, wow, they gave us our best shot and we still here. So I think that was a real confidence booster for them yesterday afternoon, even to hang in there with them like that. And now the East is explosive, but it's got to be through the air at this point.
Got to figure it out, and they got to figure it out fast before this game gets away from them. You know, I think they got to go back a little bit old school and figure out a way to get the ball in their playmakers' hands. As West gets the ball, runs it, pickup of about 2 yards.
My apologies. Hunter Hoyt was on the carry. Boo Bronner is quarterback, and they're on the move.
Got a quarterback keep there. Good block
Briggs.
on the edge.
Woo!
Good run.
Way to finish the run. Yep. West. Surprisingly. And now they kind of got them where they want them.
Yeah.
Because we got 3rd and goal from the 5. 2 shots to get in here. You know where we're going. Big Ken up the middle. Can you stop me, Terrion? Can you guys stop me? Oh, Big Ken, ball on the ground.
Oh, boy.
There goes Terrion.
Shows his nifty feet work there.
Finishing the tackle. Injured player. We'll be right back.
had so much success running the ball, and as we spoke about earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're running the ball well and you picking up chunk yards, maybe it makes sense to stick with that. But what I know, I'm just the guy in the booth, aka the light-skinned dude in the lobby. So.
Yeah, that originates from 2021. Our first All-American games. When you were at the host hotel in the lobby. All the time. They said, who, the light-skinned brother in the lobby? I said, that's him. That's him. Emilio. All right.
Break the huddle in a 2x2 set now, single back. See what they do here. A little motion. Oh, man.
Bad snap.
Oh, man.
Green just got to cover it. That was the smart thing to do, though. You lose a heck of a lot of yardage, but at least you still got the ball. It could have been disastrous.
Yeah. Now, from a defensive standpoint, what is West going to do? All
relax.
You have to do at this point is just force them to try and pick up the first down. Clock is on your side, score is on your side.
2nd and 19. I'll let my front four pin their ears back.
Yeah, just tell them to go.
The defensive tackles are grown men. Frankie wears an adult 2XL, and Big Ken right behind him.
I think I saw Frankie drive up in his own car,
Uh-oh, keep by Green.
Oh, good play. Oh,
Adams almost had him.
So
tripped
close.
up. 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Coach Zell calling the offense.
We got some substitutions on both sides now.
As long as they keep this under 12 people, they'll be all right.
Got another timeout by the East. Just to make sure that they're.
That got to be almost their full complement. Get 3.5.
I think they're recognizing how important it is this down to be successful and get some points on the board going into the half. Get some momentum. If I'm not mistaken, they get the ball to start the second half, correct? So they won't. So it's very important. West gets the ball. So that's going to be key for them to really try and get on the board.
It's the same thing I tell you all the time. Just try and get a first down, bro. They just got to get first down right now.
Yeah.
They can't even get a first down. Any positive play they've had has been brought back by penalties. And they ain't even crossed the 50 right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's 3rd and forever. 3rd and about 19.
And the crazy part is they were all the way down to the 25-yard line at one point. But the costly mistakes cost them.
All right. Bond Green in with the play. Clay Brooks is the back. Marinelli in motion, but a false start on the offense. Marinelli, Eagle, Bunkley, and Coleman, the outside weapons. Can't ask for a better set. In comes number 1, Nico DeLeon to the slot. Another North Georgia rated product. Off the hands of McCaffrey. McIver was there on the coverage. McIver is a good cover corner as well. Young Cameron Worthy supplying the water. I don't know if he's going to make it across the field with that one. The bucket giving him some trouble. Whoa, there it go. You shake it up. Oh. He gonna make it. He gonna make it to the table. He gonna make it. He gonna make it. I'm telling you. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. I promise you. He gonna make it to the table. Yes, he is. He ain't putting it down no more. Look at it. Look, there you go. Oh. He made it. So he better pass out. The lady about to come help him. She said, go a little by. She said, come on, little dude. I'll help you. He said, nah, I got it. Look, I got it, lady. All right, I'll take your help. I don't want to die out here today. Poor Cameron. Poor Cameron. It's my buddy.
West takes over on their 30. See what they come out and do. They continue to give us a healthy dose of run the ball some more.
I wouldn't throw it.
Yeah.
I mean, they got good D-backs over there, so they're waiting for mistakes. But that's one thing about the West so far.
Mistake-free.
Mistake-free. East, not so much. Bronner at quarterback. There go Adams the third. Terrion Feinfield and Rudd on the tackle.
Let's get ready for halftime. We got this next game coming up with the 2029, 2030, and 28. As you see a lot of these young men coming in and, quote unquote, getting ready to strap up. So, should be a good one also.
Bronner's.
Oh, they're going to throw.
Unloads it. Good throw.
Oh, good finish and get the first down.
Okay.
Left. Looks like he got out of bounds, too. Stop the clock. Got a good pickup by that receiver for the first down. Drop back again for another. Oh, but guess who's back there?
He's in trouble. That is Carter McCullers, Conyers, Georgia. Nice looking frame at defensive end, man. He can hold his edge and get downfield on you. Yes, I would have liked to see Bronner let that go earlier, though.
Yeah.
Because once the trouble comes, he's got to tuck it.
Yeah. But I think he was a little rattled.
Coach Cook is determined to let the time run out, go into half up 6-0, and I'm sure he's going to try to fix the little kinks he have and try to get out of here with his first All-American championship. We'll see you back after the half. All right. And we're back for the start of our second half. Surprising, but not surprising at the same time. Knew there would be a bunch of stalemates up front. Average kid up front on these teams is almost 200 pounds. Not going to be too much if we're just going to run the ball down your throat in this situation today. West starts with the ball. All right. Second and about 13 upcoming for the West. Adams, the third. Whoa. McCullers, Bunkley, Finefield, Rudd, and others. Something was said in that locker room at halftime. The East is coming with a different type of ferocity right now, trying to get a quick 3 and out, get ourselves favorable field position, flip the field real quick. Just over 8 minutes remaining in our third quarter. McIver, direct snap. Woo! Chandre Rogers Jr. laying the hat. 13 was mean on that one. I can't answer my phones, but not on my phones, but not texting. I will talk to y'all shortly. If it's an emergency, please contact Dre. He's down there. But good stop for the East. 3 and out. Now, the question is going to be, can they get anything going offensively, man? Pouncey back at QB. Five wide. Uncovered. Well, sometimes in all-star games, I'm telling you, we don't have enough time to implement, like, complex gameplay. Like, you got – really, I'll be honest with you. After we do our combine, we get about 2 hours of top-rate instruction from NFL trainers, college trainers, former pros, etc. These kids only got about 6 hours of real instruction time. You do a 90-minute morning session and a 90-minute afternoon session on Thursday and Friday, and to get out here to come play football. So most schemes and everything should be scaled down to be within the same time frame of learning. They're running 5 wide, motion, jet sweep, 39 go Niner. And they got to learn the terminology and know what's going on. Where to line up. Check with the ref, Jace. Pouncey puts it in the air. Picked off. Oh, wow. He is super fast. Hey, man. The West is rolling. Hey, I think that was Riley Steele with that pick 6. Their defense is biting.
Yes, I mean
Turnovers is this game. You gotta
take care of the ball.
You gotta fumble to the end zone.
2 major turnovers
and a pick 6
have been costly for them. I think they need to really go back to running the
good
ball.
spin, Adams. Hey. Pouncey kind of laid that ball out there where it was easier for the back to be in position than the receiver to make a play on it.
Right.
I think it was a rush play a little bit. But other than that,
I mean, it's still anybody's
it's a 2
game.
touchdown game, but the West is just very advantageous right now. They're taking advantage of the things that you're giving them, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And in this setting, it's always going to come down to, ball security and in addition to that, ball control. And it looks like the East is going to have to figure out a way to, get on the board, but also, control the ball and control the game and get this game back in under control. Because, those 2 costly turnovers, has put them in the hole now down by 2 scores.
Now, what do you do?
Well, I mean, you go old school football first and foremost, where you line up and you go with what was working, which obviously was run the ball. All their major and chunk plays have come from, running the ball between, Bunkley and, Clay Brooks. So,
Bowen Green takes over at quarterback now after the pickoff.
Guess who's in the backfield? Clay Brooks. Good carry there. Nice gain of 4.
He good for 4 or 5 every time.
Yeah.
Got to keep these kids hydrated. I know probably cramping out there too is a thing.
Definitely. So do you think you change the strategy of throwing the ball or spreading them out, or just spread them out and continue to run the ball?
You take your time and you get a first down.
and once again,
good run up the middle. Clay Brooks pick up about 4 again, maybe 5. Bring up
first down.
He gave him the first.
Yeah, he gave him a first. It's a big run. I mean, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Hey, they're at midfield.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
I
think, I'm being honest with you. Frankie's taking a break right now. You got Preston and Big Ken in the middle holding it down. Bounce it to the edge. There go Clay Brooks.
Wow, such a powerful runner. Be this age. He does first contact. He's definitely not going down. But once again, it goes back to what we were saying. Got to stay focused on what's working. And fortunately for them, they're doing that. So kudos to the OC on seeing what's positive for those guys and just starting to build that old momentum. Got a quarterback keep. Good block by 50.
Good cutback.
Definitely.
Good cutback, Bowen Green.
Another first down by Bowen Green. Gotta love it. And once again, what'd you say, Coach? Got to get what?
He's nifty with his feet.
Got to get the first down. You got to keep it rolling.
Bowen makes good decisions on the RPO, too. He runs that a lot naturally, and he'll pull it back in and do his thing.
Definitely. East is definitely on the board,
On the move.
On the move. Correction, on the move and threatening to
you got to keep spreading them out. Look, they got a 3-on-2. It's confusion over there up top of the screen. Do they notice it? No. Hand up to Bunkley.
Lost.
There goes Preston. Good tackle. 3 minutes remaining in the third.
East has had the ball the majority of this quarter and just going with the bread and butter of just running the ball.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. 1-on-1 up top.
Quick screen. See if he can get something positive.
Woo! Good tackle.
Great open field tackle. See what they dial up here on 3rd down and 12, looks like.
Number 2, DeAndre Woodley Jr. Tough kid, man.
Want to give a shout out to Coach K, always snazzy with his Panama Jack hats on, and as we sit up here and watch Bunk.
Fourth down upcoming, 4th and 10. Got to go for it from your own 24-yard line. McCullers in, Tanksley out. Got to get the big boys to break up front, man. That's why McCullers came in to play tackle. Getting hot out there. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. We will be right back. Murray again.
Great play off the edge to
He been all over.
to negate that potential.
37 seconds remaining in the quarter.
I mean, he's had
West
the ball.
taking over.
He's had the ball.
Cook is cool. I know what Cook going to do. He's going to let it tick on out. He'll bring you back to the fourth quarter. Up 2 touchdowns, not giving up a point.
Man.
What's the odds of them scoring 2 touchdowns on you? But see, this is what happens, right, in games like this. And I said this yesterday. Neither team scored an offensive touchdown.
Yeah.
This is one of them games where it's going to be decided by, if it was a real game, it would be a special teams or a defensive play probably. But in a game like this, a fumble recovery for a touchdown and a pick six. Because I don't think the West can put it in the end zone just off a straight drive anyway, 70 yards down the field.
No.
I don't think either of them can.
I mean, the defense has just proved, both defenses have proved that, you're going to have to make a mistake in order to get some points on the board. Fortunately, the West have been on the positive side of those mistakes, when it comes to the East making those mistakes. And so now they're up by 2 scores with fourth quarter on deck.
Oh, wow. Nothing.
Got a loss.
Nowhere for him to go. Nowhere for him to go at all.
I think they're going to let this thing tick on out to the fourth quarter like you said previously.
It will be the fourth quarter when we return. East down 12-0 to the West. Coach LaDarren Cook and company trying to bring home their first UTN All-American Games Championship. We will be back with the start of the fourth quarter after this. All right, back for the start of our fourth quarter. West on top, 12-0. There you go. Start the fourth quarter with what? Big Ken. Big Ken. Hey, in the fourth quarter in the NFL, what do? You run the ball and run the clock. If you can't stop Big Ken and they can get it, listen, 3-4 consecutive first downs would be enough for this game. The matchups up front are crazy, man. See, this is why in games like this, right, I get it. Well, I tend to tell the folks to err towards who's playing good ball, because who could you give an offensive MVP to for Douglasville? I mean, not Douglasville. For the West. Big King got me thinking Douglasville. He's still in bounds or he's out of bounds? He coughed it up. He was out of bounds or whatever after that. How, Sway?
Well, because all they've done is
that don't even make no sense.
they've helped.
Offense ain't did nothing yet. Neither of them.
I mean,
so how could you give an MVP to offensive line?
I said the entire offensive line.
How?
Because
offense ain't do nothing.
They've helped neutralize what's going on.
Nah, that's impossible. That'll never work. How they neutralize it? They ain't moved a point. They ain't scored a point yet.
The East has been knocking at the door the whole time.
So that's their defense then that's playing ball then. Or the West defensive line playing line.
I disagree.
We will disagree off there. So, David Adams again. That's who's been playing ball on defensive line. Terrion been playing ball on defensive line, but it don't matter because when they get the ball, it don't matter. Honestly, how many yards you think that the West got today? Let's be honest. Offensive yards, how many they got? I don't even have them having 100 yards. This has been completely a defensive game from their side. Clay Brooks is the most dynamic offensive player today, and he's on the losing team probably. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how you judge it in games like this. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm talking to him. But what I'm saying, Chatty Patty. But what I'm saying is this. In games like this, you give it to the performance, whether they're on winning or losing teams. That was like last game, the best defensive player in the game was Abel Smith. But he's on a losing team. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You still recognize the work. Like in this game, Terrion been unstoppable through the middle defensively, right? But, man, his offense can't get anything done for him. Points is points. It's 12-0. So if they can't make it happen in the next 8 minutes, it's going to be interesting. I like to see Rudd get involved as well. Rudd's a good football player from Mississippi Buckeyes. I like that kid. See, their younger team didn't actually come down this year, but I'm telling you, he's a good-looking football player. And he ain't complained all week. They put him everywhere. They put him everywhere on that team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's jet sweep time. I can call the playbook, I'm telling you. And they got a total of about I need to see Denver get more involved. Like it's just a lot of weapons that seem underserved right now, and it's like you're not finding the right matchups. I haven't heard Marinelli name all day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pouncey back in shotgun. Clay Brooks. He's easily been the most dynamic offensive player today. They ain't even close right now. The West has a lot of playmakers on the defensive side of the ball, though. Huh? Oh, yeah. He got about $1, if not more. $7:30 remaining. Trips to the bottom of your screen. One-on-one up top. Denver Eagle. Flag. False start. Bring them back 5. Pouncey in shotgun. Clay Brooks again. Face mask or grab the back of the helmet, which is equivalent to a face mask. Tack 15 on to it. Pouncey to the outside. Nothing. Good tackle on that edge. Second and 13 upcoming. Clay Brooks again. Anytime you need positive yards. Pick up a 7. Hand off to Clay Brooks again. Good cutback. First down. I'd give it to the entire offensive line, though, because the offensive line is the offensive line. The entire. He bounced that outside. Again, there you go. Touchdown. Clay Brooks in the zone. And they're dancing. And low key, we got a ball game. West on top, 12-6. Terrion, automatic 2. All conversions are 2. I don't want to hear nothing. I know. It's not a sure 2-point conversion play in all of youth football. But I'm glad Terrion is at the point where he understands that his future is not running back. He understands his future's on the line. He ain't got no problem putting his hand in the dirt every play, offense and defense. But when I get to that 2-point conversion, I want it, Coach. That's what he's going to tell you. What time is it? All right. 5:57 remaining. Shout out to Isaac Kushner out of Colorado. He's playing a good game up front. Good run. Griggs again.
First down pickup.
Now
Keep the clock running.
You take your time and you start to burn it down. Hey, listen, it's enough time that if you don't get a first down,
Be your last one.
4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining before we get to was the equivalent of Friday night football in about a month or two. Appreciate all the parents, all the family members that came out to support this week. Bring your kids down here to enjoy United Text Network All-American games. We really appreciate your time. Adams the third, nothing. Alfaro.
I think the East defense
Rogers.
has finally woken up.
And McCullers.
They're tightening the screws at this point. Clock's ticking.
That's the problem. They're going to take every second off the clock. And if he got a punt, he's going to punt. But it'll be after this. At least it'll be under 2 minutes unless they burn one. Take 30 yards from where you at right now. Put them outside the 20. Uh-oh. Adams. Good carry. He's still going.
Picked up the first down, but he also stepped out of bounds.
Stop the clock. All right. Now, when you leave and you drop the joint, they go gong, gong, gong. You ain't even turn the volume. They just drop.
Got a timeout here. 3:10 left on the clock. West is slowly eating away at
We'll be back at this commercial break.
Oh, man.
All right, we back.
Pick up of 8. Quarterback keep. Clock just running. And they're sticking to their strategy of just eating the clock, picking up first downs and continuing to eat the clock. As you already talked and spoke to, it's looking like he's going to be content with working this clock all the way down, potentially under 2 minutes, and go ahead and walk away with this win for the West. Got another direct snap and another first down. Clock fastly approaching under 2 minutes. West leading 12-8 with the ball on the 30-yard line.
East, class of 28 through 30, coming on the field. A lot of these kids will be their last youth football game ever. So they were going at it yesterday. A little bit of bad blood in that practice yesterday. Stopped it a little bit early. Was getting a little chippy. But there's no doubt about it. It is up today.
Another direct snap, cut back.
Timeout. I'm really impressed with Demian Murray. Demian Murray played a complete game from the linebacker position. Tackling, causing turnovers, very tough.
Definitely. West takes the field now, leading 12-8 with 1:13, and they have the ball driving. But we all know what's about to happen. It's about to be another healthy dose of run downhill and eat away at this clock. Motion here, jet sweep.
Josiah McIver, good cutback.
Cut back and picks up the first
down.
And that'll be
with a minute left.
Down goes McIver.
Hey, I know one thing. This is probably my best year ever being a general manager. Because I think this is the evenest the teams have ever been without us seeing everybody up close. You dig what I'm saying? So, that was a nice exchange. $40 seconds and counting. MVPs. Offensive MVP. Chris Claybrooks, most dynamic player we saw today offensively. Defensive MVP, Demian Murray, is a terror. O-line MVP. This kid came light years in this week. Isaac Kushner, You are our offensive line MVP. Terrion Finefield, unstoppable force. You are our defensive line MVP. Great game, all for you guys. You will be rewarded immediately. Great game. 12-8. West on top. Congratulations, Coach LaDarren Cook, Vance Bryant, Thad, Coach Archuleta. Can't forget about you as well. And Coach Elijah Griggs. We will be back shortly. Class of 28 through 30. Heavyweight football coming up. Man, oh man. Can't wait. Can't wait.